learners, today we are working on a key reading skill, which is finding the main idea in an informational text. What is the main idea? It's what the text is
mostly about.
We're looking for the main idea in our article about wildfires. We'll read part of the wildfire article together, and then we'll figure out the main idea. And finally, you guys will tell me the main idea using our sentence frame. The main idea of this text is, gives you room to write it, and then because the text says, and you're going to take a direct citation from the article and put it there, okay? This helps us make meaning from the text and use complete academic sentences. All right, H, can you tell us in your own words, what are we trying to figure out today as we read?
What's the main idea?
Let's make sure we understand some important words in the text. So everybody, let's turn our pages to the vocabulary. So everyone, take a look at the first word. The word is wildfire. Say wildfire.
Wildfire.
All right, let's look at the next word. Ecosystem. Say ecosystem.
Ecosystem.
Beautiful. An ecosystem is all the living and non-living things in one place that affect each other. What's an ecosystem?
All living things and non-living things are in one place.
Can you point to the picture that shows the ecosystem? Yeah, thank you. In Spanish, wildfire can be incendio forestal, and ecosystem is ecosistema. How are those two words similar?
They sound the same.
Which word means all the living and non-living things in one place? Raise your hand if you know. Wildfire or ecosystem? DP.
Ecosystem.
Tell me in a full sentence. So the word that means all the living and non-living things.
Ecosystem.
Tell me in a full sentence.
Oh, the ecosystem is a place that has all living things
Are they only living?
and non-living.
You could just type or say a keyword. So what do you think an ecosystem is?
Can you repeat the question?
What is one keyword that reminds you of the word ecosystem? You want me to come back to you?
Animal.
Oh, animal. I heard someone say wildfire, and that's a common mix-up. Let's look again at this part. All the living and non-living things that describes an ecosystem. So not just the fire. Is fire a living or non-living thing?
Non-living.
Now I'll show you how a reader finds the main idea. So follow along with your finger or cursor while I read the first paragraph. Everyone ready? You got your Chromebook open, ready to go. Beautiful. You're on the article. You're ready to go. Okay. So let's read. I'm going to read the first paragraph. So here's how I think when I look for the main idea. I look at the heading and the first sentence. I notice that the author keeps giving facts about how fast wildfires spread and how many acres they burn. That tells me that the author is mostly talking about how wildfires can quickly destroy large areas and put people and communities at risk. What's this word?
Primed.
Beautiful. Topography plays a big part too. Fires burn uphill faster than they burn downhill. Fires burn faster uphill or downhill?
Uphill.
We looked at the heading and we saw the topic sentences. What do you guys think this main idea is about so far?
Wildflowers.
Wildfires.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to highlight this sentence right here. Now, watch how I use our sentence frame to explain the main idea. We're going to put this into practice. The main idea of this text is that wildfires can quickly destroy large areas of land and threaten people and communities because the text says they can spread very fast and burn thousands of acres in a short amount of time. So let's write it together. The main idea of this text is, who wants to help me out? What is the main idea?
The main idea of this text is that wildfires can quickly destroy large areas of land.
Okay, pause right there. Beautiful. They can burn very fast. Do you have this written down on your papers?
Yes.
You actually put a period. I appreciate that. You haven't written the second part yet. Go ahead and fill it in. All right. You guys are doing amazing work. So notice how I use words from the text in my because part to prove my idea, right? So over here, we actually took this quote from the text itself. So I want you to find a sentence in there that's from the text for that part. Go ahead and underline it. Yeah. Okay, so that's the sentence you're going to put for right here because the text says, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll give you guys one more minute to get that done. As soon as you're done, give me a thumbs up. I see all of your thumbs are up. We'll work on the next paragraph together. I want you to keep text-to-speech on and everyone track with your finger or your cursor as we read. So what do you think this paragraph is mostly explaining about wildfires? Is it mostly explaining where wildfires usually happen or how they affect certain life?
How it affects certain life.
Beautiful. Let's write that down. We can say the main idea of this portion of the text is that wildfires affect living plants. Good. And how do we know that? What does the text tell us?
Still, wildfires are essential to the continued survival of some plant species.
Pause right there. Let's write that sentence down in text citation. So can you read again what it does to the seed pods? All right, folks, write that down. Good. Good. I love that you're writing it down. Just give me one keyword that works for you. All right, friends, stop right there where you're at. Give me a thumbs up if you feel good about your answer. Give me a sideways thumb if you need more time. Go ahead and take 30 more seconds. Talk to your partners. I want you to turn and talk about your idea using this sentence starter. So I think the main idea of this paragraph is, and then you're going to talk about what you wrote with your partner.
Okay, I said that.
I think the main idea of wildfires is
need to be heated to release their seeds.
Would anyone like to read their sentence out loud? Did you use the sentence structure that we gave you? The main idea of this text is, or this paragraph is?
Yeah.
Let's try it again. Ready? The main idea of this paragraph is.
The main idea of this text is wildfires affect living plants because the text says that tree cones need to be heated to release their seeds.
Tell me your idea and then put it into the sentence frame in your doc, okay? So the main idea of this paragraph is.
The main idea of this is that wildfires affect living plants because the text says tree cones need to be heated to release their seeds.
Go ahead and type it in your doc. Type a keyword or a short phrase that tells us what this paragraph is mostly about. I can help you turn it into a full sentence after that, okay? What do you want to choose as your keywords?
Uncontrolled.
I heard you guys say the main idea is that wildfires can burn trees in California. That's a detail because it's just one place. So let's look back at the paragraph. Do we see other places besides California? Let's adjust that sentence. So the main idea of this paragraph is that wildfires can happen in many different places. So let's make that adjustment now. Look at the paragraph and choose one phrase that finishes because the text says what?
Tree cones need to be heated to release their seeds.
So let's write that part down for the second part of the sentence because the text says, write that in. Perfect. When you're done with that, give me a thumbs up, or if you need more time, thumb to the side. Good, I see a thumb to the side, so we'll give it 10 more seconds.
Wildfires can be uncontrolled and help in many different ways.
Can you type your sentence and make sure that you use at least one word or phrase from the article in the because part? You can type or dictate just a key phrase and I'll help you finish the full sentence later. Now let's put it together in the frame. So the main idea of the text is that wildfire is an uncontrolled fire and can spread quickly because the text says it can burn thousands of acres in a short time. Your sentences tell me a lot about what you understand and what we still need to practice. So next time we'll use this main idea to find the supporting details and turn in your packets to me and then go back to your desks, okay? Thank you. Thank you.